Welcome to another edition of Greyhound Gold. David Short out of action this week, so we have Peter O'Neill joining us. Pete, how do we find you today?
I'm well. Best wishes to Shorty, who's not in the best of health at the moment, so a speedy recovery for Shorty, but he's helping to spread the message of Movember, which we'll talk about a little bit later on. But let's get straight into the run of the week, Leah, and what a run it was last week in the opening heat of the Young Stars. We had two outstanding young chasers, one of them being Momentum, the other one Unsee This. Momentum jumped well, and then Unsee This on the first corner was able to rail underneath of Momentum, took the lead going into the back straight, and then put a couple of lengths lead on the WA Young Star in Momentum. Going off the back straight, Momentum started to make his run, and many thought that he might be able to claim Unsee This, but for Shane Williams, Unsee This ran a personal best. He was also the quickest qualifier in a time of 29.53. and goes through to the final, of course, this Saturday night of the Group 3 Young Stars. First and second automatically gaining a ticket to the Dogs WA Phoenix qualifying final coming up at the end of the month.
It's all very exciting, Pete, with the Phoenix well underway, the qualifying process that is, but we focus on racing at Mandurah this Friday as well as at Cannington on Saturday, and we've got a few best bets and value tips. Let's start off with racing down at Mandurah on Friday, and my best bet comes into race 12, number 4, Ice Angel. Now this is a smaller field of 6 going around, and there's not a stack of early pace, so I think she should be able to cross in the early stages and find the lead. So Ice Angel jumping out of the 4, race 12 is my best bet, Pete.
Wait till the end.
Wait till the end, right at the end, but my value bet comes into race 8, number 7, Brazil Manelli. Now, great record over this track and distance, only the 2 starts, but a win and a second. Drawn nicely out wide there, should stay away from bother, and also has that early speed, should be able to find the lead. If he jumps well, he'll be right in this. So Brazil Manelli is my value tip. What is your best at
Two
Mandurah?
good tips there, Leah, and I'm looking forward to the chase final. We've got some of the best young chasers in Western Australia going head-to-head over the 405 metres at Mandurah on Friday night, and Stanger Moose, the greyhound who's won 20 of 40 over this trip, has drawn box number 2, which is ideal for the Morgan Turner trained chaser. So race 5, number 2 in Stanger Moose, and we're also cheering home the Moose because the Connections have kindly donated $1,000 should he win the chase final on Friday night. They'll donate $1,000 towards our Chasing Winners Movember course. So we're already up to $3,800. You can get involved. We'll tell you about that. And the second of the best bets, I'm not sure what value we'll get, but doesn't really matter as long as they're winners. Race 7, number 8, Archibald, has an excellent record from wide draws, is dropping back from harder company in recent weeks, drops back to a grade 5 there on Friday night and looks very, very hard to beat.
Very good tips there, Pete. Looking forward to the big feature final of the chase on Friday at Mandurah. Now we are racing this Saturday at Cannington, and my best bet comes into race 5, number 4, High Sky. Now came second in her last start to Destruction, a very strong greyhound in mixed 4-5 company, and the start before then won against Amplified. So Destruction and Amplified, 2 very strong dogs out of the Chinooz kennel at the moment, and is dropping down in grade this Saturday to grade 5 company, so a very strong chance here. High Sky is my best. For a value tip, I've gone with race 3, number 5, Exhilarate. Now 2 starts here in WA, but has really hit the ground running. Impressed with his maiden victory 2 starts back, best of night, and won in close to 12 lengths. And second last start didn't begin well, but still came second, so I think has a better chance here if can get a clear run, especially because there's not too much early speed in this race. So that is my value tip. What about your tips at Cannington?
Okay, I'm going to the Young Stars, so the Group 3 Young Stars final, and Momentum's drawn ideally. Many of the Connections weren't happy with the box draw and the way their greyhounds have been drawn, but Momentum's drawn ideally in box number 4, draws underneath of Unsee This, will get to the early lead, be able to hold the other runners out, and he's a very, very talented chaser. He ran a personal best himself last week in running second behind Unsee This, so good luck to Cosy D'Agostino. Of course, he ran second in the All-Star, so he's already qualified for that ticket to the Phoenix. And the other one is that winner of the All-Stars in Vice Grip in race number 9, number 8, Vice Grip. It was a remarkable effort last week. First up over the 600 metres in the Canning Show Cup. Adam Smithson's team is flying at the moment, and a small field, free for all company. I think Vice Grip will be winning there on Saturday night as well.
So you're tipping 2 dogs at Mandurah and at Cannington in the feature events. Pete, fingers crossed for those. And can you tell us a bit more for those who would like to donate to Movember?
And just on the feature race, Leah, the Connections of Amplified have kindly offered to donate $2,000 if Amplified is successful in the Group 3 Young Stars. So fingers crossed for those runners, the Moose and also Amplified. And to donate, all you need to do is go on to Movember.com and go on to look up our website, which is Chasing Winners. And we've already got David Short, Callum Robson, myself, Matthew, our lure driver, and also Jason Lincoln. $3,800 we've raised so far. It's for a good cause. It's raising awareness for men's health, and it's a very important month and very important to get that message out there.
It's an amazing effort by you and the team, Jason and Matt as well, and the Chasing Winners team. And we look forward to hear how much you guys end up raising by the end of the month. And Peter O'Neill, that wraps up another edition. Thank you for joining us on the show.
Pleasure.
And we'll see you again next time for another edition of Greyhound Gold.